UK's right-wing Reform Party to replace leader Nigel Farage, attacked Prime Minister Keir Starmer, and is preparing for an interview with a far-right German leader on X. Deutsche Welle correspondent Thomas Sparrow joins us now from Berlin. Thomas, g'day. So leaders across Europe have condemned Elon Musk's comments, but are they planning any concrete action against him?
Any concrete action against him would actually be very difficult from a European perspective, because leaders have stressed that while they criticize Elon Musk's comments, freedom of expression is also something very important to protect, and that also includes comments that might be critical of these politicians. Another aspect, another issue altogether, is whether European leaders, and in particular European institutions, could do something against the actual platform, so against X. X is already the subject of ongoing proceedings at the European level, and European politicians have stressed that they're looking very carefully at the planned conversation between Elon Musk and the co-leader of Germany's far-right party, AfD, Alice Weidel, which is due to take place on Thursday evening, and which has been extremely controversial, not only here in Europe, but also elsewhere, because it is seen as potentially unfairly benefiting the far-right ahead of Germany's upcoming election. So that is why European officials in particular are looking very carefully at that meeting between Elon Musk and Alice Weidel.
And so beyond dominating the political discussion, what concrete impact could Elon Musk's actions have in countries like the UK or Germany?
Experts are already stressing that through his platform X, he's amplifying far-right views, amplifying extremist views. That's something that experts have stressed, and at the same time diverting from other topics that are important in the political discussion. Germany is only a few weeks away of a very important federal election, which is due to take place in February. There are several topics that are very important from a political and economic perspective, and yet it is the discussion on Elon Musk that has dominated debates in the last few days. So those are two elements that experts have warned. However, politicians have also stressed, and that includes the German government, that it's up to Germans to decide what the outcome of those elections will be in February, and not up to Elon Musk or any other social media entrepreneur. Then basically that impact will not necessarily be very high. So there you have two different views on what political impact these comments by Elon Musk could have here in Europe.
And Thomas, Elon Musk is, as you mentioned, Elon Musk is meeting Germany's far-right leader this week. How is this being viewed in Germany?
Obviously with criticism, except, and that's probably no surprise, by the far-right itself. The far-right has benefited from Elon Musk's comments, not only on platform X, but Elon Musk also recently published an open comment on one of Germany's leading newspapers, on Welt am Sonntag, in which he defended the AfD as being basically the last hope for Germany. You can imagine that that garnered a lot of criticism from other parties in the political spectrum, and basically what the discussion is now is not only about this specific meeting between Elon Musk and Alice Weidel, but also what that could mean for support for the far right here in Germany ahead of that election. The AfD is already in second place in polls ahead of that election. There's a lot of discussion as to whether this support by Elon Musk could actually increase also support for the AfD, or whether that impact will not necessarily be seen at the polls.
Sparrow there in Berlin. The Prime Minister's